Hello world, Shelly here, and today I'm going to play with some brand new goodies that I picked up either through my April Ipsy Glam Bag or in PR. I've got some brand new stuff from Jones Road, I've got some brand new stuff from Lawless, I've got some brand new stuff from Polite Society, and I've got some stuff that's all new to me from my Ipsy bag. So let's just try some new stuff. One thing's already on my face. It is the Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. This will be coming in a full review on Friday. So if you're interested, it's on my face already. Let me just give you a quick rundown on the Ipsy Glam Bag if you are unfamiliar. Thank you, Ipsy, for sending me the Glam Bag free of charge. This video is not sponsored, not required, though if you do sign up with my link, I do get a small commission. Thank you very much, but I recommend them whether or not you use my link. April's dates for choosing your May bag, FYI, April 21st to 23rd. So the Glam Bag is a subscription where you get an adorable different storage bag, zippered storage bag every month. This one is quilted with little daisies on there and a cute little daisy. I love these bags. They just got me with the bags. It's just, the bags are the best. And you get 5 deluxe sample sized products, of which you get to pick one. That's that April 21st date. So in this month's bag, I don't get all the things. I just get a glam bag. So it's a selection of the things. This stuff's amazing. This is the Dream Coat Wow Supernatural Spray. That's what it's called. Whoa, look how weird that looks. I can't get it to reflect. That was like Black Mirror situation happening. Or did we just enter a different portal? I don't even know what just happened. I have this in full size. I've bought many of these. This is one of my favorite sprays for my hair. And I'm very happy to have it in a travel size now. What else was in my glam bag? I'm going to use this today. This is the Blink Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. I get a lot of requests to review tubing mascaras, and they usually flake really bad on me, so I don't tend to buy them. But I'll try this one. We'll find out. Also in my glam bag, I'm wearing this right now. This is the Jo Malone London Sea Salt, I'm reading this backwards, Wood, Sage, and Sea Salt Cologne. I love me a good musky, earthy scent, and that is what this is. They also sent the Benefit Professional Deep Retreat Clay Face Mask and the Biros, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, and I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation about how to pronounce this before, and I can't remember, but this is a hydrating serum. Don't know if I'll try the mask. Clay masks for clearing pores usually dry me out, like, sucks all the moisture out of my face. So I don't know about that one. I might be giving that one away, but I will try the hydrating serum. Let's talk new stuff. So, I will use the mascara when I do my eyes, but not yet. I gotta do my face first. Let me grab something here. Y'all, Polite Society, they don't mess around with their PR boxes. Look at this beautiful thing. Can I show you the whole thing? I don't even know if I can get it all in here. Cabana Club. So this is a first of its kind melting powder. Put that back down here because I already took out the French Riviera shade that I'm going to use. Look at this nice matte packaging. Thank you, Polite Society, for sending me this in PR. It's that like soft touch matte feel to it. This is the lightest shade, French Riviera. Now I'm guessing that the way they're describing this melting powder, that it is similar to their powder blush sticks, because these apply kind of like almost like a cream or a balm, but they are definitely a powder and they blend out like a powder, and I love them. So my guess is that this is probably a similar technology. Haven't tried it yet. You're gonna watch me try it for the first time. Things are falling down on my vanity here. Hot mess. But let's dip in to this good buddy here. This is my What's Up Beauty R202 brush. I love it because of the shape of it. Obviously, I need to clean it a little bit, but don't judge, don't judge. All right, shall we? Let's dip in. All right, it's not too, powder's not flying, which I like. You know, when a bronzer gets all powder flying on me, I get anxious that it's going to be too pigmented. No, this is just right, just right. Now, you know I like a red undertone. This one is a little bit leaning more toward the bronzy, orangey tone. Not orange is the wrong word, but it is the warmer toned bronzer shade. I am curious. I'm going to get out one of the deeper shades. The deeper shades are the ones that brands tend to put the red undertones in. And you know, with, like, for example, What's Up Beauty, I like to use their deep shade because it's got the red undertone to it. You have to use a really light hand if you're fair-skinned like I am, but the red undertone is like the magic, because when fair-skinned people go out into the sun, you know, bronzer is supposed to mimic what is happening when you get some sun color to your skin. Well, when we go out into the sun, typically our skin turns red and then goes back to being pale. Like, we don't tend to tan or have that bronzy brown glow to us. We have a more of a red toned glow to us. So if you want it to look natural, then a red undertone on fair skin is lovely. Now, however, I will say that a lot of people don't like the look of a red undertone on fair skin. And I understand that, you know, especially if you grew up like me and got made fun of for your face turning red all the time when you know, exercise or go out in the sun or whatever. And I always take what's left of my brush and get the bridge of my nose. So I understand that most people tend to want the bronze glow and not the reddish glow. However, I prefer the reddish glow on myself. Now my nose is itching. All right, let me get one of the darker shades, because there's one in here that I'm looking at that I'm thinking might be the one that might be my jam. Palm Royale. Let's see what this one looks like. Do you see how it's just a little more of a red base to it? So this is French Riviera. This is the Palm Royale. Do you see how the tone is just red? I mean, I know it's obviously darker as well, but do you see how it's just a little more reddish? I'm going to put them side by side. So there is the Riviera that I've got on my face now. I'm going to use my other finger here. Yes, it's just a little more red to it. So that's the deeper shade, the Palm. Palm Royale. And that is the French Riviera that I just put on my face. So you see how that one's more yellow? And that one just got a little more red to it? Dare I go in with a little bit of this one on top of what I just did? Why not? I mean, it's just makeup. I'm doing a very light makeup look now. I'm just gonna dab barely. I don't want to go super bronze because I'm not wearing a ton of makeup today. But I just want a little bit of redness, a little bit of red undertone to it. There we go. Yeah, I think that might be my jam. That might be the one. What should I do for blush today? What should I do for blush? Should I just do... Ooh, I could use... So, I got a new shade from Merit in the Flush Balms. Thank you, Merit, for sending me that. This is all my happy PR this week. It's been a good mail week. They're Flush Balms. They have a few new shades. Archival is one of them. I used this in a previous video because I would have never bought this. It's described as a mauve, and I wouldn't have thought that looking at it in pictures, but it really is a mauve. So in this case, the color description is quite accurate. You know how sometimes the names they put on colors are not accurate? Well, this is one of those cases where I'm glad I paid attention to the name of it or the description of it, because I would have never bought it based on the look of it. I would have never selected this shade because in the bubble in the tube, in the pot, in the bubble, whatever you call this thing. In the pot, it did not, it looked more warm toned, but it really is a mauve, as you see. It is mauvey. It is mauvey. And these are super fast for like a no makeup kind of a look. I've been so obsessed with the invisible makeup thing from Nick Chapman's video a few weeks ago. I know more is more with me, but I've been an invisible makeup girly for the past couple of weeks now. I have too much bronzer on now, but it's okay. I don't care. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Should we do eyes? Let's do eyes. No surprises here, and I actually don't have a new thing. I have a new thing I could use if I wanted to, but I'm so obsessed with this one shade in the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette that I don't think I can use something else for this. I think I need to use the Natasha Denona palette. But first, MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is my holy grail of eye primers. Love it, love it. Okay, here's the shade. It is the shade Stone. This one right here. That has been my savior for this super fast no makeup look. And I just take my Wangoss number 3. Any fluffy crease brush will do ya. I do my crease liberally, like I'm like going in and like making it spread, you know. I'm not being very targeted about this. And then whatever's left on my brush, I take it onto my eyelid. And that's it. I know, this is like, is this anything like me? No, this is the opposite of what I usually do for my eyeshadow, but I've just been enjoying this, and you're going to see one of the reasons why. Because when you go all out on your eyeshadow, wearing a bold lip can sometimes be too much. But when you keep your eyeshadow minimal, then wearing a bold lip can be just right. And I've kind of been digging that lately. It's kind of been my jam lately. So, oh, and this shade is perfect. It's perfect. I don't even put any shimmer on. Can you even believe that? Like, who am I? Who am I? So then you need some eyeliner. Now, Nick Chapman's video, she doesn't go heavy on the liner. I'm going heavier on the liner because it just, I'm not going very heavy on the liner, but I am doing more than she does. I just do one little stripe of liquid liner, and can't believe I'm talking while I'm doing this. See, yep, the talking ability vanished. And then I don't wing it because my crease comes too far down for me to do a proper wing anymore. But this trick was in that invisible makeup tutorial from Nick Chapman, and she just does one line like it's an extra eyelash. And I'm telling you, once you put your mascara on, it really does give a little bit of an extra zhuzh on that outer corner, just having one little line. Now, I have to be careful that I do it with my eyes relaxed, otherwise the line ends up drooping down. But Physician's Formula, by the way. Alright, let's curl the lashes. I did go just a little heavier on that outer line than I have been recently, but you know, it's not a wing, it's just like a little nub, little zhuzh on the outer corner. When you put your mascara on, I'm telling you, it just adds a little something something. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof, I think. What is this called? Yeah, the Breakup Proof Waterproof Retractable Pencil. Get the tight line. I would not say that this is actually waterproof because in my waterline it does wash away over the course of the day, but it's what I got right now. So it is what it is. All right, let's try this mascara from Blink. Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. I like this kind of brush typically because I like these bristly brushes because they tend to grab your lashes really well. Let's see if that holds true. It's a straight brush, not a curved brush, which I think kind of makes it a little harder to get even coverage because there's no curve to follow the curve of your eye, but you know, it's still working. Let's try another coat because I don't feel like we're getting too much happening. Here we go. Now we're getting there. This is the kind of look where it's grabbing onto like some individual lashes and making them lengthy but kind of spidery looking. Not my favorite. Oh, I'm getting some transfer. It's kind of a wet formula, so be careful if your lashes are long because like me, they're touching my upper hoods of my lids and transferring, but I'm gonna leave it because it's easier to get that off after it dries rather than smearing it while it's wet. So I will do the other eye. Yeah, that's not my favorite look. This is just personal preference. I believe that this mascara is probably performing exactly as intended. So if you like this kind of a spidery look to your lashes, then this is a good mascara for that. It's just a look that I personally don't like a lot. I prefer more volume and a little bit of lengthening. This is nicely lengthening. If that's your main goal, I think you'd be happy with this one. But do you see how it's like certain lashes are sticking together to make these like spidery long look to it? This one transferred a bit as well. So I'm gonna have some cleanup to do. Clean up aisle 10, clean up aisle 10. I need a Q-tip. Alright, let's see. And after you clean up your mascara, you usually have to go back with your eyeshadow brush and make sure you fix your blend. Just in case we disrupted anything. Yeah, that's not my favorite look, but I think it is doing what it's meant to do. I just don't like when it clumps lashes together, and I prefer a more voluminous look rather than the spidery look. But it's fine. It'll work for today. It'll be fine for today. I've been playing around with this laminate brow fixer from Revolution. It goes on white, which is slightly terrifying, but most days it doesn't stay white. Most days it calms down, turns clear when it dries down. I will say, however, that a couple times that I've worn this, I don't know if it was just too much product on my brows or what, but by the end of the day it did again turn white. So even if it starts out clear, like, do you see how it's drying down clear? That's good. But I have had it turn white over the course of the day. It dries down pretty fast, which I like. So you can kind of train your brows into place and sort of press them in where you want them to stay. And they will stay fairly well. Sometimes my little nub that falls down does still fall down, but it holds pretty well. So this one's like on my list of, yeah, I use this. I approve. It's good enough for my heavy brows. But be aware, sometimes it does go back to looking white cast later in the day. It is what it is. Whatever. It's fine. All right, what do I want to do for lip? I've got some new Jones Road shades in their lip pencil, and I also got their lip gloss. And I'm thinking, well, let me show you. This is a tough decision. I also have, Lawless has 3 new shades, the Strawberry Sugar collection of their plumping glosses. And you know these are my favorite plumping glosses of life, of all time. I don't always wear plumping gloss, but when I do, it is flawless these days because I can't get it out of the box. There we go. Strawberry milkshake, pardon me, strawberry popsicle, and strawberry shortcake. Now, check out, it's almost like a gray undertone pink. I'm so excited because thank you, Lawless, for not ignoring us cool toned girlies. Alright, let me wipe the bronzer off of my hand and let's swatch these three. Well, I didn't really wipe it all off my hand. We're just going to have to deal with that. Alright, so first up, we will do... Maybe I shouldn't have taken them out of the box because I need Sherlock to read them. Strawberry milkshake. Alright, this one's going to be closest to my wrist. Alright, there is strawberry milkshake. Yeah, it is like a creamy white base with a hint of pink. Oh, that smells so good. That is some strawberry shortcake, like serious childhood memories coming back up right now. That is so legit. Did anyone have the strawberry shortcake sleeping bag that smelled like strawberries? Oh, goodness gracious. It smells just like that. This one's a little warmer toned. A little bit more of a true pink. That is the strawberry popsicle. And then, how did I already forget the other one? Strawberry shortcake. So this is the gray tone. Well, it looks gray tone through the packaging. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes, it's a little beige to it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. So closest to my knuckle is strawberry shortcake. Oh, gosh. What am I going to do? Oh, because these smell so good, I want to put them on. But I also have the two new shades. I have Tulip and... What is the red one? Why am I even trying to read this without Sherlock? Why even bother? Ruby. Ruby and Tulip. Let's try... I think I'm going to do Tulip. They've got a clear gloss. Jones Road has the Cool Gloss as their clear gloss. I'm going to put Tulip. I'm going to wipe my lips off. I did some lip balm earlier as I prepped my makeup because I forgot to do my lip treatment today. I'm going to fill my whole lips in after I accidentally draw totally outside the lines. See how you can just get away with a bold lip with an eye like this? Like, it just brings the focus there. I can't help myself. I think I need to put the first Lawless on top instead of clear. I need a little pink moment. This was the lightest of them. I need a little frosty, like creamy pink moment. That tastes amazing. Not as... So I keep telling you guys that I don't have one here because I've been wearing it, so it's in my bedroom because it was in my pocket. The Polite Society balms in the tubes are the most delicious balms I've ever tried. These are tasty, but those balms have something magical to them. I don't even know what it is. This is straight up strawberry shortcake vibes from my childhood, like legit. Let's get this off before I make a hot mess of that. All right, is that all my face? Is my face done? I think it is. Let's get the rabbit ears off. Don't mind my hair. I don't even know what my hair is doing. I need to wash it. I was too lazy to do that. So like, look at this. This is all like, don't know why, but I kind of like what my bangs are being totally unruly, but I kind of like it that way. Like, what are they doing? I don't know, but they're okay. They're fine. They're fine. Did not put any earrings in today either, so I love this color. That surprises me. Should I wear more like this? I really like that color. Wow. Okay. Here's the finished look. What do you think? I mean, I know it's not no makeup, but it's like the out the door kind of look. It's the out the door kind of look. There you have it. There's all the new stuff I picked up in PR, picked up in Ipsy Glam Bag. Yeah. Time to go have a day. Another gloomy day. I feel like every time I have filmed, there's no sun. I'm looking out the window here. No sunlight whatsoever. No sun. Gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. It's okay though. I hope it is not gloomy where you are, or if it is gloomy where you are, I hope your makeup gives you a smile and then you don't feel gloomy anymore because you have this wonderful bright tulip lip. Yeah. All right, there you have it. There's my day. Gonna go have a day. I'm pleased. The bronzer's beautiful. Thank you, Polite Society. Check out Friday's review, the Jones Road. I'm very much digging this Just Enough tinted moisturizer for a no makeup look. Lawless, you're amazing. I love you anyway. The Merit Flush Balm, everything's lovely. I have a happy face today. Hope you're having a happy face day too. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.